And the trade today in the marketplace was one really of confusion and some concern. Concern that maybe the global economic recovery has perhaps hit a peak. And overnight, we got the news out of Japan that they declared a state of emergency, are no longer allowing spectators to the Olympics. So that definitely put some concern or caution into the marketplace today. At its low, the Dow was down over 500 points, below its 50-day moving average today. S&Ps were down over 65 points. The Nasdaq was down about 300 points at its low. Earlier this morning, we got a jobless claim number that was slightly worse than expected. Number came in at 373,000 new filings versus an expectation of 350,000. But the confusion in the marketplace really seems to be in the bond market, with yields just plummeting recently. The 10-year hitting a low of 125, hasn't seen that level since February. Just a week ago, the beginning of July, the 10-year was at around 166, and the 10-year saw a peak earlier this year at around 175 or so. It was almost just 160 just about a week or so ago. And what is the further trade here? Are rates lower good or not? It was just seemed like just a few weeks ago with rates up around 160, 165 or so, everybody was talking about inflation. Now it's the other side of the coin. ES option data from yesterday, about 430,000 options traded, 68% on the put side. The volume leader was the end of week 2, so expiring tomorrow, July 3,900 puts, about 7,700 of those traded. Vol Q, the volatility in the NASDAQ space, spiked today to almost 21. This was trading last Friday down around 1533. So big spike up that we saw today. ES options pricing in a move to the end of the day tomorrow in the S&Ps of about $28 and going out to next Friday about $72. Bitcoin and Ethereum, well, Bitcoin, after popping above 35,000 yesterday, seeing a massive sell-off today, down around 6%. Much of that started overnight on the news that we did get out of Japan. And it certainly seems like, global investors, for the time being, might be fleeing some of those riskier assets. But 32,000 in Bitcoin is really the next key support level to watch. Once again today, micro Bitcoin futures at the CME, very, very robust, trading almost 25,000 contracts.